Right, shalom, shalom. All right, first and foremost, before I get started, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, B'kat Kudash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that rule well, taught me this truth. Peace and salutation to the Akim that's pushing this word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth, waking up the hopeful elect. They're risking their lives and freedoms to do so, definitely more so now than ever before. This is the brother Zion Amar from the GMS Detroit by Camp, and this is going to be a lesson dealing with what goes around comes around, karma. As the scripture says, it's a righteous thing. It's a righteous thing to recompense those that trouble us. All right, and who's been troubling us? The so-called white man. All right, who is Esau Edom? All right, that is his biblical nationality, and he's definitely been troubling us for quite some time. All right, for centuries, because it all goes back to that perpetual hatred that the so-called white man has against, right, you so-called Negroes, Blacks, and Native Americans. Right, our people don't want to reflect or just say it straight that we have enemies. The so-called white man is indeed our enemy. He broke that brotherly covenant, right? When he decided he wanted to kill us, right? We can't be brothers after that. There is no trust there. There can't be no bond. There's no trust. There's nothing, And so we had this image on the screen, right? Right, which the movie was just released on Apple TV. It's in theaters as well. Emancipation, starred in by Will Smith. And there'll be no spoilers on this because I have not seen the movie itself, but we do know somewhat of the history, all right, in terms of this image, all right, what they say, a picture speaks 1,000 words. Well, this man literally looks like he had 1,000 lashes on his back, and from what I've kind of, some things I've skimmed through and heard, this is one of the images that that was supposed to lead to the so-called Emancipation Proclamation, basically abolishing slavery. Right, I'll say it that way. It's supposed to be the image, right, that induced the thought of to abolish slavery, because it's like, damn, how can you treat a man like this? This is cruel and unusual punishment, and that's the problem with this devil. All right, he has went up, over and beyond. All right, dealing or bringing hell on the Israelites, God's chosen people. It's nothing, all right, the so-called white man can do to justify this behavior. There's nothing he can say. There's nothing he can do. Because as the scriptures say, everyone's going to have to give account, or say, so, when you're standing before the Most High, Yahweh, right, and Yahweh Shai, all right, what you think the Lord, he ain't trying to hear it. What you think you're going to convince him with? Just on this image alone. And this is not no one-off. You did this to a whole nation of people. You understand? You've maimed, all right, you've raped, robbed, pillaged, tortured the Israelites, all right, God's chosen people. You have touched the apple of the Lord's eye, So, the Lord definitely has smoke, okay, for these devils out here that's parading, right, as so-called white people, as to say that they're pure, all right? You can call yourself whatever you want to call yourself, right, but you're not going to escape the judgment, There ain't no getting around it. You can't buy the Most High off. You can't hide from the Most High. You can't make war with the Most High, all right? You just, it's a lost cause, all right, at all turns, all right? But like I said, I intend, definitely want to go see this movie just to see, see the story, behind it and see what they touch on. But let's get a few scriptures, man, because like I say, this is cruel and unusual punishment. In fact, I got it queued up, in the law, right? Since you want to say, in God we trust, right? Right? That's what Esau, would say, he prints it on his money, in God we trust. But it's obvious he can't be talking about the God of the Bible, because he doesn't do nothing the Lord is pleased with. He doesn't keep any of the laws. You understand? Showing that actually his God is Satan. All right? He does things adverse, all right, to the Heavenly Father. But again, here in the law, real quick, this is let's start at the top. This is Deuteronomy 25 in verse 1. If there be a controversy between men, and they come unto judgment, that the judges may judge them, all right? And this is, so basically, if you're at odds, with your brother, all right? Esau is our brother, but he's our wicked, evil twin brother, right? And we're at odds with him, right? We don't see eye to eye. You know what I mean? It says, then they shall justify the righteous and condemn the wicked, all right? So, with the earth being given into the hand of the wicked, all right, he's currently the judge right now, but he's a wicked judge. He doesn't judge righteously, all right? And, time and time again, you get in Esau's court system, he's going to, what they say, throw the book at you, because of that hatred, man. He do not like you so-called Negroes, Blacks, and Native Americans. Right, he has no love, right, for the Israelites. So any chance he's get, all right, he's gonna come with hard judgment, all right, i.e. the photo that we showed at the top of this video, But anyway, right, he would be in the space of condemning the wicked, right? Let him tell it, all right? We would be the wicked because we did something that's not to his liking. Or in a lot of cases, Jake didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? He may, right? He may not, make quota, right? For picking sugar cane or cotton or whatever. You know what I'm saying? He didn't make quota. And for that, okay, you'll starve the man. You'll make him a public example. You know what I'm saying? You'll whip the man. You do your heart's desire, on Jake just to get the other slaves, all right, because we were slaves, right? We get the other slaves to fall in line by making one Jake an example, you see. But reading on, it says, and it shall be, if the wicked man be worthy to be beaten, all right, because this way Esau would say, oh yeah, he's worthy to be beaten. He didn't make quotas, so this is what we're gonna do, right? It says that the judge shall cause him to lie down and to be beaten before his face, according to his fault, by a certain number. Now, the thing is, all right, dealing with the image that we seen, like I say, Jake didn't do any wrong. I think really the long and short of the story is that Jake just wanted to be free. He didn't want to be under servitude. He didn't want to be, all right, working for nothing, all right, working till can't see in the morning, so can't see at night, right? He didn't want to be degraded and demeaned, He wanted to be treated like what, a human being, all right? And that's not you're not gonna get you're not gonna get any love, right, from this devil, all right? But let me get my point back. It says, right, it says according to his fault. All right, so like, what's the fault, right? When you don't make a quota, like, what's the judgment on that? All right, like this devil tell it, hey, apparently according to that image, it was 1,000 lashes. But here it says what? It says 40 stripes he may give him. All right, just 40 now. All right, this looks a little bit more than 40. That's all I'm saying. You know, like this is, it's outrageous, man. And these devils will pay. You gonna pay. You know what I'm saying? You gonna pay for this. All right. You disfigured this man's body. All right, due to your hatred. You know, you're gonna pay for that. All right. So again, 40 stripes. All right. He may give him and not exceed. Okay. Lest if he should exceed and beat him above these many stripes, then thy brother should seem vile unto thee. All right, reading this in the NLT, it says, verse 3, it says, but never give more than 40 lashes. All right, that's the law. Do not exceed the number 40. All right, anything more than that is like you're liable to kill a man. You know, it's beyond just judgment. Now you're really showing that hate. All right, when you just can't stop, you just got the insatiable appetite just to keep beating on a man because it gets you off. All right, that's when you going off. You know, it says more than 40 lashes will publicly humiliate your neighbor. Hey, indeed, the man has been humiliated. You know, but moreover, it's really shame upon Esau. You know what I'm saying? Because you know you doing, how they say, you doing too much. All right. Real quick, this is Obadiah. Let's see. This is Obadiah 1:10. Says, for thy violence, right? That was violence, all right, that you did to this man. That was violent behavior, without a shadow of a doubt. All right, it says, for thy violence against thy brother Jacob being the 12 tribes, all right, Judah, Benjamin, Levi, on down to Issachar, right? You can Google, all right, this is the 12 tribes chart, all right. But reading on, it says, Jacob's shame shall cover thee, and thou shalt be cut off forever. That's right. The shame is covering this doubt because these things are being brought out in the limelight, right, for the whole world to see, right? You know, you get to see the devil, right, in rare form, like in his true, just in his true nature. You know, you can't hide behind that title of being white anymore, right? Shame is covering this devil. Even his own people is screaming on himself, right? So that's basically that marks the beginning of your fall. When you have your own people, you know, other so-called white people, right, screaming on you and bringing out, you know, certain, you know, secrets, hidden agendas. You know, they call them what? Whistleblowers, right? Because exactly. Hey, flag on the play. You know, he playing foul. He saw his foul out here, you know. But you have our own people that's screaming on you. So how much more of us, you know? You know what I mean? It's like if your own people is screaming on you, man, you dead wrong. You dead wrong. As the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, if Satan be devised against Satan, how can his kingdom stand? And that's why we see American circling the drain as we speak, you know. But reading on, it says, and the day that thou stoodest on the other side, and the day that the strangers carried away captive his forces, and foreigners entered in his gates, right, dealing with Babylonian captivity. You had these devils, right, playing not the mascot, but playing the cheerleader, you know, cheering on, all right, those Babylonians, all right, to tear down our temple, sack the temple, and you know, robbers of everything, of our goodly possessions. You know, you had them devils right there in the pocket, you know, cheering them on and basically offering a helping hand, you know, knowing that we brothers, all right? But he didn't step in and help and say, hey, you know, don't do that. Oh, no, you can't touch these people or whatever, you know. He helped forward the affliction, all right? It says, and cast lots upon Jerusalem, even thou was as one of them. That's right. All right, so you sided with the enemy. Therefore, that makes you an enemy unto us, right? But thou shouldest not have looked on the day of thy brother and the day that he became a stranger, neither shouldest thou have rejoiced over the children of Judah in the day of their destruction. That's right. You shouldn't have did that. All right? You shouldn't have rejoiced and, you know, make merry and make light of our situation. You know what I mean? But hey, it's just the Lord, man. He controlled everything. He put you in the trick bag. He set you up to tear you down. You understand? Reading on says, neither shouldest thou have spoken proudly in the day of distress. That's right. And this is what they do to this very day. This devil is proud, right? He speaks wickedly concerning oppression, all right? Basically, the hell with your he's not trying to make amends by way of reparations, right? He's not trying to repair the relationship, right? He's not trying to repair, right, what their forefathers have done, all right? It's just, hey, you know, they call it manifest destiny, and that is a fact because, you know, the scriptures had to prove themselves. They had to play out, you know, prophetically. But in you doing that, you know, hey, we had our role, you had your role, right? And hey, it's just now, hey, you're caught red-handed, right? Because we still in your hands to this very day, you know, and you refuse to let us go, just like Pharaoh did, all right? And you saw how he went out, so how much more, all right, for the so-called white man, you know? Hey, Pharaoh was judged, you too, Esau Edom will be judged, all right? One more scripture I want to get real quick. This is going to be Jeremiah 49. Let's go. Yeah, this is Jeremiah 49 and verse 12. It says, for thus saith Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup, right, which are the Israelites. We weren't supposed to be slaves. We weren't supposed, right, if you will, be in captivity to all these different kingdoms of the earth, you know, dealing with, you know, Babylon, dealing with the Persian, the Medes, the Greeks, the Romans, and even here in America, which is Rome 2.0. We weren't supposed to, but hey, we moved the Most High to wrath. We moved, you know what I'm saying? It was on us, you know, at the end of the day, all right? Because everything is a cause and effect to everything. So the cause was us worshiping, okay, idols, you know what I mean? And going out of the way of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. So because of that, we had to receive a judgment, right? We had to receive that chastisement, right, to get us back on the straight and narrow, right? So we weren't supposed to drink it, but we drank, right? We drank all of it, you know? That cup is bone dry. So reading on, it says, was not to drink of the cup, have surely drunken it, and art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished? Right, meaning, hey, if we drank the cup, right, and we found in your hand, you don't think you're going to drink the cup too? Right, which is slavery, right, affliction, catching hell, going through it, right? You don't think you about to catch a bad one as well? And we guys chosen, all right? You know what I mean? And now we dealing with somebody the Most High actually hates, all right, which is Esau, Edom. The Lord actually hates Esau. So if you see how the Heavenly Father deals with people that he loves, you can only imagine how you get down with people he hate. You know, it ain't going to be nothing sweet at all, you know. It says, thou shalt not go unpunished. All right? These devils get off scot-free time and time again. All right? Commit just atrocities on the daily. They shoot Jake at point-blank range with everybody with a camera phone and all that and will still get acquitted. Hey, how is that? You know what I mean? You have to say, just the natural man be like, how is that? It doesn't make any sense. But it's just a build-up, It's just a build-up. As the saying goes, give them an inch, they take a mile. So the Lord is allowing, all right, Esau Edom to hang himself. He gonna do it to himself, by the hell that he brings on the Israelites, the lies that he speaks on the Israelites. He's doing it to himself. All right? Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it. All right? For I have sworn by myself, said Yahweh, that Bozrah shall become a desolation. All right? That's basically where the Edomites used to dwell. So basically wherever Esau dwells, which chiefly here is America. Right? This is where the rulership comes out of, right? Because America is that whore that ride upon the scarlet-colored beast, all right? That whore is America, all right? So America gonna definitely catch the most hell, but other continents that this devil, all right, resides in is gonna catch that fire as well. Europe, certain parts of Europe, Australia, just to name a few. But shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse. And all the cities thereof shall be perpetual waste. I have heard from Yahweh, and our ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, gather ye together and come against her and rise up to the battle. And that's actually the point, but that's what's going to happen in the process of time. Where the Lord's going to set up these other nations, all right, dealing with the NATO and the EU, all right, they're going to come against America because basically we're getting to the point so where everyone is tired, all right, of America's bullshit, all right, due to the rulership of Esau Edom, So yeah, hey, you're going to drink that cup. Matter of fact, one more scripture. This is Lamentations 4. This is Lamentations 4:21. It reads, rejoice and be glad. That's right. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy yourself while you can. Live it up. Right, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz, the cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked. All right, you're going to be fully exposed. All right, you're going to be in a bad way. All right, just know you got 1,000 years of slavery, all right, attached to your name. You know what I mean? It's already, it's written. So it will happen. It says, the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thine iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And that's what's going on. Right? The curses are lifting up off of Jake, and it being turned, and the Lord is turning his attention now towards Edom. curses and all. So, hey, buckle up and get ready, because it ain't a damn thing you can do about it. So, hey, Lord willing, this was edifying. With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory due to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem B'Kakodash. Double honors to the apostles and elders. The apostles and elders, a great millstone that rule well. Peace and salutation to the Akim that's pushing his word in truth and sincerity throughout the four corners of the earth. All right. Shalom.